just want to let that get hot real quick. But chicken. Okay, I think this is the first time you've seen me cook chicken, right? Yeah. So, chicken is not a bitch to play around with. What is up, you guys? Today, what's up, YouTube? Today I am going to show you, I always do that. Today I'm going to show you how to pan sear, basically cook some butterflied chicken breast. I already prepped it yesterday. I've already butterflied it and seasoned it. So you can check that out real quick right now if I didn't already show you. Alright, what's up, guys? I hope you can hear me. I'm trying something different again, as far as camera standing, camera position and all that. But real quick, I'm here to show you how to butterfly chicken breast, a boneless skinless chicken breast, and what I'm going to season it with to make the most delicious skinless, boneless chicken breast that you can ever have. That if you're just throwing it in a skillet or something for a quick weeknight meal or something, this is a perfect recipe. So basically what you want to do first is get rid of all that extra fat. I mean, you can leave some on there because the chicken breasts are pretty, they really don't have no fat on them. So, but we're going to add fat with the olive oil, the extra virgin olive oil. So, okay, basically this is my breast. I've already butterflied 5 other ones, but you want to lay it down like so. And this is what I do. This is, I mean, it works pretty well, but you just be careful, that's all. Put the knife in and bring it around. I don't know if you can see that, but like that. You pierce it at the top and bring it in like this, and kind of get a slit open. Once you have a slit open, you kind of like run your knife down. Well, you want to, yeah, okay. It's going to look butchered, but you know what? It's going to taste delicious. So pretty much this is it. That's it. You got your butterflied chicken breast. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you what I season my chicken breast with, my boneless skinless chicken breast with, for a quick, easy weeknight meal when you just want to hurry up and get something done. So, first, we add our wet ingredients, which, first of all, I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil. There are no measurements. You gauge it. You do it however you want to. Some soy sauce. I use soy sauce for the salt factor and color. Some mustard, yellow mustard, or you can use spicy brown mustard. Shake it up. I think the mustard gives it just something. The vinegariness from it, it gives it something. It brightens up the dish. And we're going to use up not the rest of it today, but we're going to use up some more of this garlic. We're actually going to do 2 whatever size spoon this is. It's not a teaspoon, but it's not a regular tablespoon. Now for our dry ingredients, what are the usual suspects? Onion powder. Onion powder, not salt, powder. I just picked up some garlic powder today from the grocery store. So this is garlic powder. Some ground sage. And you know, you can use sage on chicken as well, because chicken is poultry as well, just not just for turkey. It's really good. some lemon pepper for a little bit of a zing. And you get your salt from this as well, and your pepper. And for a little bit of smokiness, I don't know what it is about chili powder lately, but I've been wanting to put chili powder in a lot of stuff. So I've added it to this for color and for smokiness. That's it. Let me rinse my hands real quick. Get to mixing. Alrighty, let this marinate. Wait a minute. Soap and warm water for the hands. Alright guys, that is it for now. We're gonna let this marinate for We're gonna let this marinate for maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then throw it on the skillet. All right, first and foremost, before I get started with that, check out this pen. I make nice shit by hand, and this says hashtag. I wonder if you can see it. We're focusing. It says hashtag Black Pearl Magic, all one word, and Pearl is P-U-R-L. This is my coworker's, one of my best coworkers' creation. She's like a sister to me. She makes these pens, and she makes bags to put your knitting and your work that you're doing on, like needles or on crochet, whatever. She makes bags for them, and she also knits. She made me some socks. Oh, I should have showed you. Let me go get them. So these are the socks. They are so freaking comfortable. I don't know how much you can see, but just wanted to let you all know and let her know how proud I am of her. She had her first kind of yarn festival in Rhinebeck, New York. Over, was it this weekend that just passed? Yeah. Check her out on Instagram under Black Pearl Magic, P-U-R-L, hashtag Black Pearl Magic. Check out her work. She's very nice and funny as hell. And that's that. All right, let's get to these chickens. So let me turn this on. And let's get our pan heated up. I'm gonna show you the chickens that were seasoned in a minute. So we're gonna turn this on. I'm just pretty much we're gonna put some olive oil in there. Now let's do a little more. A little extra virgin olive oil, you never hurt nobody. And first of all, take this shit out so I can walk. Butter. You put olive oil with butter? Yeah, I do. And it's actually pretty freaking good. You need to try it out sometimes if you haven't. It makes the butter doesn't burn as fast if you have olive oil in there with it. And what if I turn this light away and put this on me? I have to get a better setup, y'all, because this is ridiculous. Just bending over, looking into. I'm not feeling, or maybe I'm just not feeling it because it's so late in the fucking afternoon. It's like nighttime. All right. So while that's warming up, I have these chickens that have been marinating since yesterday. Oh my God, they smell so good. So you know what's in here already. I showed you the ingredients. We just need our pan to get hot, and it's getting there. I'm not picking up stuff off the floor. I'm just grabbing this cord that just keeps dangling. Lord have mercy. Just trying to be extra. Just can't do shit the regular way, huh? God damn. Okay. I want to get to that. When I'm using my non-stick pan, I use rubber tongs. So I just had that on high just to kind of heat it up real quick, but I turned it down to medium. And just want to let that get hot real quick. But chicken, okay. I think this is the first time you've seen me cook chicken, right? Yeah. So chicken is not a bitch to play around with. I actually had made the same kind of chicken. I didn't butterfly them though, but kind of sort of like this, and pan seared them. And I thought they were, I thought they were done. Oh shit! Thought they were done, but according to my insides, they weren't done. You're not gonna hear the pan that much because you're gonna hear me more because I have this damn mic on because I talk so damn low. So I cooked these chickens and I thought they were done, and I was eating them. I don't know. I was hungry, and they looked done to me, so I was actually eating them while they were still searing a little bit. I didn't see no raw pieces, but I guess it just wasn't all the way done. So I paid for it the next morning, you guys. I paid for it for 2 days. I had food poison. I poisoned my own goddamn self. Can you believe that? I had food poisoning, which I've never experienced before. I thought I may have had food poisoning before, but never like this. I gotta get a little graphic, but when you, this is too much direct light on me. When you are on the toilet, you know, relieving yourself, and you still feel like something wants to come up out of your throat as well, and it does, while you're squatting on the toilet, not squatting, but sitting on the toilet, you pretty much sounds like you might have food poisoning. So I just did that majority of the damn day, ran back and forth through to the bathroom and to the toilet, cried my damn eyes out, like I will never ever do this, like eat, like I will never not wait till my food is fully done before I cook it again. So to test these out, right, to make sure that the chicken is fully done, I had this little meat thermometer. It should register to 165, but I didn't use this when I got food poisoning, so I use it now religiously. Well, at least when I'm doing chicken, so because you don't want salmonella, or you don't want to die off of some damn chicken. So pretty much, we're gonna let these cook on this side for about 7 to 10 minutes. You really want to look around the edges. You really want to look around the edges to make sure, I mean, when they start turning white around the edges, and if they come in a little bit, if the whiteness comes in a little bit, like from here in some, I don't know, I'm not a chef, then you want to flip them. We want a crust, like a nice brown crust on the bottom. So I got 3 in the pan, I got 3 more to do. I thought I was going to be able to get them all in the pan, I don't know why. Maybe I could have had 2 pans going at the same time. I'm trying to do too much, y'all. So, I don't need these opening, right? No. Wow. So, get some B-roll. Let me stop for a second and get some B-roll. What's cooking in the kitchen without your cat wanting to join you, right? I can't ever come in the kitchen and just have peace and quiet. Every time I come here, she wants to come in. And I wish you could come in here and cook with me. I really do, but ma'am, you got hair everywhere. Whatever. Yeah, guys, so man, it's been a long week thus far. I don't even know if this is going to make the cut, but I was at work till about 7 o'clock today. I'm just tired. Then I rushed home and thinking I was going to put the trash out. I don't have really no trash that needs to go out right now. So where did I learn how to cook this recipe? I learned pretty much by watching TV and on my own. I learned by experimenting and trying stuff out. You see that? I don't even know if you see that part right there? It's kind of turning white a little bit, like right there. So, I just wanted to go a little longer, you know. I like a nice crust on the outside and then nice and tender on the inside and juicy. Look at this heifer. Always cleaning yourself. Don't, I don't want to. Stay. Every time I look around, got them damn legs thrown up in the sky and just down there doing her business. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, you like to be clean. But that's what causes all them damn hairballs, Sammy. And she just walks away. Wow. That must be a bitch, huh? Jesus. I was home. Wait a minute. I'll tell you in a second. My mother, I love her to death. She is so funny. I went home this past Saturday. I have some footage of that actually, but I need to get it edited. It's so much. So far it's 2 hours long, okay? So I need to really edit it and like speed it up or something, but it's fun. My South Carolina family came in and we just had a blast. But while I was home, my mother, she just offered me, she said, "Do you need any dish detergent?" And for some reason, I was thinking laundry detergent. I was like, yeah, I need some laundry detergent. But she said, okay, it's right here on the shelf. So I look in the shelf, and she's talking about these things, right? She got a whole bunch of them. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll grab some before I leave. Then she started talking about my show when I made the poor man's meal, and I was talking about her and the little the jokes and stuff, the little not like talking about how she was investigating the background and stuff and should be watching the thing. I think she has watched it enough where she noticed this was on my sink. This has been on my sink, I think, in almost every video, and she's probably sick of seeing it. So she offered these to me to put out. So thank you, Mom. Love you. Appreciate it. But these ain't coming out until this is done and until this is done. Okay. I'm about to flip these chickens real quick, so give me a second. Yes. Okay, you got the 3 levels of disappointment. I mean, 3 levels of excitement. You got the ooh, and then the yes. We want the yes for all of them, but hey, hopefully we'll get it on that other side. Don't really do that over the don't do this over that, because if grease catches that, you'll have a problem, a real big problem. They're not that they're not that thick, so they should be pretty much done in a few minutes, and then we'll get these ones in. Matter of fact, I need something to put these on. That's the real big thing. So once my utensil touched the cooked chicken, look, I just rinse off my stuff because I don't want the raw chicken touching the cooked chicken and the cross-contamination and all that stuff. So, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I am looking for something to put this chicken in. Like, you want it to still be out. Just put it on a plate for right now. Lined with some paper towels to catch any excess grease. Oh, my stand came too. The one I let my cousin borrow. That he was trying to make fun of. This is what this phone right here is attached to. Love you, Nana, for sending it so fast, because she just told me yesterday she was mailing it out yesterday. So it came today. I didn't think it was coming today. I thought it would be here tomorrow, but sometimes the USPS, the United States Postal Service system, actually works. Let me not talk about them, because there's a lot of people in the system that work for them that I know that are pretty cool, and they do a hell of a job. But you got others that, well, why the fuck do you have the job? Why? I don't. Leave. If you don't want to do it, leave. All right. It's 8:24. I think I'm about to pour me a drink. Guess what, guys? Y'all about to. And I'm not going to use my silver mug today. No. I'm going to use my little Cavassier glass for vodka. How about that? Just excuse me for a minute. No, guys, I'm not drinking on camera. This is just straight raspberry lemonade. Banging. That's good. Ooh. That is some kind of good. You could taste the raspberries. Alright, you're gonna miss the shot, but you should always use an oven mitt or one of these things. But you know me, I think I'm a fucking professional chef. I be in here just grabbing shit, burning up shit, cutting shit up, burning myself, cutting myself. It's like I don't burn or cut myself. I just be talking shit, because that's what I do. So you got to find those spots on the pan. Like, let's move this one up here real quick. You know what? Let's turn it back up to like medium high, because we want these to like cook through. That's not done right there. I could. But you know what you can also do? You know what you can also do? put the top on it. If you're really worried about it, like not being cooked through, the top will cover it, steam it through. It'll be good, delicious. But that's not gonna work for my show right now, okay? I'll put the top on later. It's like 8:30. I'm just starting to cook, y'all. I'm ready to get out of these clothes, and that's about it. Sammy, what's up, girl? Why are you looking at me like that? Whatever. This bitch. That's my foot, sweetie. I love her to death, but then I start thinking, what about when you wake up and there's no more Sammy? What are you gonna do? You gonna get a replacement cat? Nah. I know I'm gonna keep I'm still gonna hear those meows in my head because I be hearing them sometimes at my mother's house, and I'm like, Sammy has never even been to my mother's house. Yes. You guys, like I told you, I am not a professional chef. This is a home cooked recipe, so let's get this in here. So just give it a little rinse, and we're going to stick it in the thickest part of the chicken. Wait a minute. I need to get this on film. So it just made it to 165. 175, so that's done. 172. So what I'm going to do is take these chickens off real quick. Do I want to put, wait a minute, do I want this on here? Hell no, I don't want this on here. I want them fucking juices and fats. Are you crazy? That's good olive oil and butter. Okay, it's starting to burn. We'll be back after these messages. It's getting a little smoky in here. Wow. Wow. Do you see those chickens? So I burnt. It didn't burn, but it damn near was getting there, and the smoke was coming. So just give me a second before I put these other ones on. You know what? I need a few hands on deck, okay? If you know how to work lights and cameras and shit, hit me up. Ain't no pay. Just exposure until we get paid, okay? And travel is on you. You got to bring your ass out here to me. Unless you got a better kitchen than me, then I come to you. It's like I'm playing all this as a joke. I don't need no help. So I got some olive oil back in the pan. Back in the pan that I wiped out from the I just put the butter back in there. Y'all, I feel like, why did I even do this tonight? When you don't plan ahead. I did plan this ahead though, man. I was like, I'm gonna go home and knock this out. It'll probably take me 15, 30 minutes at the most. It's past 30 at this point. Well, I think it's right at the 30 mark. And I ain't even got the second batch of chicken in. I'm just cutting up a piece of butter to put in. You can use salted or unsalted butter. And guess what? If you got a problem with the way I'm doing things, or you scared that I'm going to serve it to somebody like this, don't worry. You ain't got to worry about that because I'm the only one eating this. So if anything happens, it's going to happen to me. Did I tell y'all about this pot set? No, I don't think I told y'all about this skillet and pot set that I got when I first moved away back in 2004. When I knew I was actually leaving for good. And it wasn't for good. It was a few years though. And I was all into the cooking at this point. I said, I'm buying all my kitchen stuff. I didn't need people to buy me kitchen stuff because I knew exactly what I wanted. I got a couple of here and there's. But as far as knives and cutting boards and skillets and pans, I did all that. And JCPenney's had this pot set, this skillet and pot set for $100. And it had this big one, a littler one than this. That was like a saute pan, and then you had a pan with the sides that went up, and then you had a saucepan and a little rice pan, a rice pot, a sauce pot and a rice pot, and then the big pot. It was just nice. And I still got it to this day. That was back in 2004. And look how sturdy they have, look how sturdy they are pretty much. That's all I want to say. Oh gosh, I hope ain't nobody trying to contact me because so these chickens were butterflied, but they don't look that way, right? Like somebody got to them in the refrigerator. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. I got sides already ready, green beans and white rice. I like my rice. And I got some whole wheat bread that I'm thinking I'm just going to slice up some of these, or a couple of them, and slap it with some mayonnaise and put it on one of them whole wheat rolls or on the whole wheat bread. So yeah, make some like little slider joints. Those would be nice. I think I'm gonna do that for like tonight for dinner, and just eat the rice and stuff with it tomorrow at lunch. Do you even care? I don't think so. Alright guys, this is still recording. I know that don't say 26 minutes. Damn. So that tells you how long I've been doing this. 26 minutes thus far. Oh, and Hawk is here. So I'm going to pause my portion for a second. Alright you guys. It's almost done. Alright. Talking about it's almost done and it's looking raw as hell. What is wrong with you, Darren? What is wrong with you? This needs to go in the trash. The do say is this, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. Stumble all in our house. So, yeah, we had this for my best friend's birthday a couple weeks ago, and I got it hanging around like I'm 22 years old or something. Throw that shit in the trash. Got the lights on deck. Got the Remy and the Coke, the gin and juice. Wow, maybe I should have. You know what? We're gonna get all that at one point. We're gonna get the lights and everything going. Sammy! What you want? What's this?
Turkey and stuff.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you off tomorrow? So you guys, what do you think about my shit cooking segments thus far? Let me know. Talk to me. 'Cause I need some interaction, guys. Yeah, I don't want to talk about what I plan on doing and what I've done thus far, but it's not on yet. I just want to give you all that when it comes. But for the meantime and in between time, these chickens almost ready to be flipped, I think. Lord Jesus, don't burn. You know what? They will burn again. Hot water, clean off any of that stuff. See, you're doing too much there. Wow. Wow. That's gonna be good, y'all. That is going to be good in the mug. They won't need long on the next side, since they pretty much seared the fuck out of themselves on this side. Let's just see what this one is registering at. $112, $116, $118. Nope, nowhere near. $146, $153, $155, $157. Nope, just taking too long. This one might be done, y'all. $159, $160, $161, $161. Nope. It stayed at $161. All right, we just got like 3 more minutes, maybe 2, and that's that. Oh, I did pour a drink, didn't I? Damn, I forgot all about it. Quite tasty. Wow, it's so much. These are the most comfortable socks ever. You can only hand wash them because they will come apart in the So what the fuck? They will come apart in the washing machine. Even on the gentle cycle, so try to resist the wash. Why am I telling you all to try to do anything with them when you all don't have them? Y'all, it's been a long day. I've been at work since 7 o'clock. I got off at 7 p.m. It's just been a long one. We're gonna put that right there. And we almost done. We almost done. Cause I'm ready to get out of these clothes. I tried cooking before in just boxes. I think I tried frying some eggs in just boxer briefs once. Not boxer briefs, boxers. That was not wasn't the bee's knees or the cat's meow. You must have a shirt on, trust me. And I would prefer pants as well, because when stuff starts to pop in, you're going to feel it. Really. I guess I gotta show y'all a piece of the chicken right being done. Let's see, cause this little one should be done by now. Let's check that out. Let's check that girl out. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you too. I'm just checking your temp real quick. Little hot ass. 169 and rising. You're good to come off. God damn it. I'm good anyway I go, anyway I go. I pull up like the Freedom Riders, hop out on rodeo, stunting with your curls, your lips, Sarah by my hips. But I hop into my jeans, like I hop into my whip, yeah. Y'all, I am just, the more and more you watch me and I'm just doing these random videos like this, the more and more of the ratchetness you're going to see, because I can't. I'm just trying to give y'all some content that I can enjoy it myself, not just put anything out there. 118, 144, 156, 163, 166. What'd I say, y'all? 165? 165, drop it down. What is this one doing, this big bitch? 118, 144, 156, 163, 166, 168. Oh, she's done. 164, 166, 167. All right, we're gonna turn this off. I'll turn the stove off, I mean. Wow. I mean, this is what you get. This is what you get when you cook at home. You get realness. You don't get that pretty shit you see in the commercials with the restaurants and things. You don't get all that. This is what you get. Now, what you can do with this, you can make some gravy. With just put like a 2 tablespoons of butter in there, sprinkle it with some flour or cornstarch. No, the cornstarch I think you mix with a. Don't listen. This is how I make the gravy with the flour. I'll sprinkle in the flour with the butter. Make a roux. Stir that up. I'm not doing that tonight though. Stir that up, and once it thickens up, start pouring water into it, or chicken broth, whatever you have, vegetable broth. And it's going to be watery at first, but then it's going to start thickening and thickening. And you just want to keep adding water until you get it to the consistency of thickness or looseness that you want it to. And then also you want to season it with salt and pepper too. So let's get into one of these chickens, right? Because I'm kind of hungry myself. Eyes are kind of hungry, sir. Wow. So for right now, we gotta put this shit in the dishwasher. Stunning with your curls, your hips. Am I still recording? Fuck if I am. Wow. I don't have no little plates. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to get ratchet on y'all for a minute, because I don't have no paper plates, and I'm not about to dirty up a whole nother plate. I'm not doing it. So for the meantime and in between time, this damn kid, this mixer is taking up all the fucking room. That's the problem. We trying to get this over with, right? Should I try one of the ones that just came off, or one of the ones that came out in the first batch? Which one? What should I do? I don't know. I'm just gonna go for this one. No clouds in my stones. You Rockefellers. Alright, y'all. Excuse my counter. The scratches. That's what happens when you have a cat that don't listen to you. And let's just get into it. Alright? Because I was a little bit hungry, sir. Wow, first of all, see that? Wow. Can you see? I feel like it's not, it's just too blurry. If I put this up here and tap it, right? Is that too close? You listen. All right. So it looks cooked all the way through. Let's try it out. Wow. You guys. Let me try that again. It is so flavorful, tender, so good, so freaking good. Yeah. All right, y'all. That is it for a super simple and easy. For a simple, basic, after work, real quick meal that you just want to, hurry up with. Took a little longer than I expected, but hey. The butterflied pan, it's not the most appetizing, not the most appealing look or whatever, but whatever. Holla at your boy.